be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Knipple and Miller on the wings. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Ball in at the point.
If there's anybody that can come out of college and command leadership right away, it's Knipple.
Now here's Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Banchero against Bridges. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Miller on the wing. 4-3. And Ball with a basket. The assist from Miller.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And stolen by Suggs. From deep, Bane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
It's Bridges on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. Wagner outside. Banchero against Bridges. Nifty move. Banchero no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Miller, and that one is stuffed right through.
There is a wiry strength to Brandon Miller. Powers right through the contact.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Banchero. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Orlando's shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for Orlando.
The free throw drops for Bane. Black's checked in for Suggs. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Plumlee, a screen on Bane. Knipple. And stolen by Banchero. Elbow shot. Again, Charlotte.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
To the paint. And stolen by Bane. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back over to you, Brian.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. And here are the Magic now. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Kicks it out to Bane. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And Bane picking up the phone with no hesitation. What an answer.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Charlotte making a change here. Smith left side. Up top, Bridges. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. For 3, Sexton. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Jones, the pass to Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bain's got 10 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Left side, Sexton. Pass to Plumlee. The kick out to Ball. And he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Carter can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 6. Sexton passes to Smith. The kick out to Ball. Screen by Bridges. Plumlee down low. He's checked by Carter. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Charlotte, Colin Sexton out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Smith, and it's Diabate in at center. Sexton against Wagner. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Oh my goodness, how about the aggressiveness from Franz Wagner? Leaves no doubt on the dunk.
And he's going for the oop here.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Now Black. He's scoreless. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for De Silva. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And it's Wagner missing.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Ball outside. From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Suggs with it. Picked up by Sexton. Wagner for 3. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got 5 now.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Smith outside. Williams on the wing. To the left wing. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 5. Suggs outside. Wagner for 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Outside Bane. There's a screen. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The shot by Diabate, no good. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Bain, fires from deep. Orlando again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Sexton. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision-making.
Suggs against Ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Isaac, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Black. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Diabate. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller's checked in for Smith. And Knippel subbed in for Sexton. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. Magic trail by 5. Here's Jones. Back to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area navigates his way to a nice finish.
On the wing, Suggs. Puts the move on. Jams it in off a great move.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Knippel. Off target with the 3. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-4 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Here's Ball. That one doesn't drop.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Here's Ball. Ball with the athletic finish.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Orlando leading. Suggs, the pass to Carter. The 3 from Bain. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 13.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here's Knippel, guarded by Bain. Miller on the wing. Pass to Knippel. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner looking it over. Banchero outside. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. The three ball. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Count that bucket. He's got 9.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Miller on the wing. Pass to Knippel. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Bridges passes to Ball. And Charlotte, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot in his bags. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
Suggs, the 3 from Bain. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
In transition. Here's Banchero. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Banchero's got 6 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for LaMelo Ball. Here's Diabate. He's checked by Carter. Miller against Bain. And stolen by Banchero. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Shot's good by Black.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Knippel. Drops one in from the wing. 5 points in the game.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Outside Carter. Hey, puts up a 3. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Boy, that one takes a level of commitment from Franz Wagner. This guy wants to keep the play alive.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point game.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bain. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
Yo, what an aggressive take from Bain. So confident on these drives.
Pass to Knippel. Bridges outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. From deep, Bain. Miller pulls it in. And here's Sexton. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Sexton's got 10 points in the game. Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel, and it's Diabate in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the shot's good. Ball's got 25 points.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Isaac with a screen on Miller. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. To the middle. Pass to Knipple. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Clock at 4. And stolen by Bain. And here comes the break. Here's Suggs. The shot no good. Great D that time from Miller. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Knipple. Down low. The kick out to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bain. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Give him 20.
Yeah, tremendous body control from Bain. The pull-up is an impossible shot to defend.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. And Wagner subbed in for Black. And a change for the Hornets. Plumlee's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Using the glass to lay it in.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
Here's Miller. Off on the layup. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wagner. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Franz Wagner seizes the moment, fearless in the face of pressure, big-time shot.
Here's Ball. Carter rips down the board.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Magic leading by 3. Payne outside. Now Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Here's Ball. Miller, right side. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Oh, it misses. Hornets trail by 5. Jam it home. Wagner. Oh, finishing off a slick move.
Well, you love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
Charlotte has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Ball fires. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Ball fires. Buries it from outside.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Ooh, poked away. Ball with a steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs against Ball. Jacks up a three. Wagner with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
LaMelo! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Desmond Bane.